Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, I wanted to do something different today. I wanted to have a coffee chat or tea chat or water chat, whatever it is you choose to, consume this morning. But it's the coffee chat with the college prep boss. And I wanted to just jump on, share a quick nugget, and I'm going to do a series of these just talking about common mistakes parents, graduating seniors have made and are making right now as they go through the college admissions process. Every year between February and April, my emails, my social media inboxes are blowing up. I'm getting text messages from people, phone calls from folks I know saying they know somebody who knows somebody. You know how that cycle goes. And everybody needs the same thing. They need help because they've got the financial aid packages that says their balance is in five figures in many cases, or it may be four figures, but it's at the higher end of four figures where they can't afford it. And so they are scrambling trying to figure out how to come up with that money. I don't want this to happen to you because at that point in time, it's really too late to try to think about, all right, how are we going to pay for college? Because at that point, you think about it, between February and April, your child is literally a few months from graduating, anywhere from 1 to 3 months from graduating from high school. Then we'll add on, the 2 months in the summer. So June and July. So in essence, you're basically less than 6 months away. Best case scenario, you're less than 6 months away from when they start college. You're not going to curate, accumulate, raise, crowdfund, GoFundMe, any of those things, five figure, let alone five-figure amount of money. Because remember, well, we'll come to that. Or even a higher end of four figures. So you're thinking about $9,500. Most people don't even have a $1,500 put up just for an emergency account. So how are you going to pay a college balance of $9,500 or 10,000, 15,000, $20,000? So parents, I want you all to hear me, parents of graduating seniors right now. I want you to hear me about this common mistake and what I'm calling the trap that I see families fall into on a continual basis. I'm actually talking about it, or you'll hear me talk about it in the new book that's coming out in January, the College Reboot. But this common mistake right now is what is landing more families in debt. And I mean, serious debt, because when you start thinking about over 40 million, 45 million people in the country is in student loan debt. We have a $1.7 trillion student loan crisis, and this is not a cycle you want to be in. We could talk about stats about default and the struggles families are encountering on another edition. But here I want to focus more so on the trap. So I called it the casino trap. This past weekend, if you were following me, we've been really celebrating my dad's 80th birthday and just really went way out because he's a miracle. The fact that he's still here is a miracle. So we didn't want to take that opportunity lightly. And in the course of doing that, spent some time with the other side of the family. And in doing that, we sat down, we had some interesting conversations. So we actually stay tuned, because something new was birthed out of this conversation, where we were talking about our new college risk assessment. If you haven't heard about it, go check it out, amiagoodrisk.com. We were talking about the in education, the lack of education of general population around risk, and around how college is really a casino. You probably never thought of it like that, but hey, you should expect that from me, the college prep boss, because if you've been following me for a while, you know my brain thinks, take into consideration the things that most people don't think about. And if you're new to me, I'm an engineer by trade, PMP, Lean Six Sigma black belt. So the way I process, the way I approach things is non-traditional, which is why I've been effective with working with my clients, and how we strategize and how we plan and help them create debt-free college plans, so that they can send their babies to college without student loan debt or very minimum debt. So let's just kind of talk about the casino trap. When you think about the casino, I'm not a casino person. I'm not a gambler. I don't like giving up money. I like investing and seeing a return on my investment. And besides the fact, I never could stand the cigarette smoke, because I'm allergic to cigarette smoke. So that automatically knocked me out of being in a casino for any extensive amount of time. But you think about the casino concept and the trap of the casino. When a gambler basically steps into a casino, there are many enticing things within the casino to draw them in. And once it draws them in, they are able to engage in some type of casino game, and they'll win a little bit here to get them to keep going. Then they'll lose some more, and the cycle continues. So the machines are rigged to keep you spending money in hopes you're going to get a bigger payout. Colleges are very similar. They sell you the dream. I remember one of my clients, when they were in Japan, they talked about how this university constantly mailed them just great gifts, school swag. I mean, from books to paraphernalia. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. And they were sending this stuff to them in Japan, and trying to entice them and encourage them to come and to pick their school as their final choice. And when I tell you, my family, they were sold. They love this school. Mom joked, man, I'll get on the corner to make sure my baby can go to that school. She was so impressed with how they treated them when they visited. They basically just laid out the gold package. It's a trap, you guys. Now, don't get me wrong, because I believe schools should lay out the gold package. But at what cost is it worth taking the bite? It's kind of like that the apple. Now I don't want to get spiritual, but they bit into the apple in the garden, and it opened their eyes. So it's like, hey, this is beautiful. I like the glitz and the glamour, but what's the journey to get there? What's the sacrifice you must make? So this is what I call the casino trap. Is basically the dream school concept. We've been sold on the concept of sending our babies to the dream school. Now, parents, I want to challenge you to be real with yourself. Is this dream school your idea, or is it your baby's idea? Now, that's a whole nother lesson, but I just wanted to put that plug in there. Either way, that dream school may not be the best fit for you, but I've seen many families wanting to fulfill the dream school dream so much that they've gone into debt. And I don't want this to happen to you. So what I'm encouraging you to do at this point, because right now, many of you are applying to the dream school. You've been sold the dream. That dream school, some have probably heard me say this. That dream school may be like that relationship some people find themselves in, where they are all into this guy or this girl, and they are just not that into you. So you're dating and getting excited about somebody who's not that excited about you. From a school perspective, they're not that excited about you because they don't meet what your funding needs are. So they're not going to give you the amount of money you need for that school to become an affordable reality. And what will happen is, fast forward February, March, April, you're going to get that financial aid package. And is what I call the sticker shock effect. And you're going to look at it and say, oh my gosh, they say we need $17,000 that we must be ready to pay come August 5th. We don't have that kind of money. So now you're scrambling and you're reaching out to me. Tameka, we need $17,000 to pay for college. How do we find money? That's not how the process works. So please don't put yourself in that position, because we turn down families every year in that same situation. And it's because they all make the same mistake. They fall into the casino trap. They buy into the dream of a dream school that's just not that into them. So what I'm challenging you to do now is apply to those dream schools, because I believe in dreaming big and I believe in going after what you want, because all they can do is tell you no. But do not put all your eggs in one basket, falling into the trap thinking, well, this is the dream school, so this is the only school we are going to pursue. Please don't make that mistake. Because let me tell you, it's going to hurt you in the long run. Everything in college admissions is about timing. So those missed opportunities now may not be available come March and April if you try to go revisit them again. So take advantage of every opportunity now. Apply for more schools so that you'll have more options to choose from. Do not, again, put all your eggs in one basket, with that one basket being the dream school you, parent, want your baby to go to, or parent, the school that your baby has always wanted to go to. Every school funds differently. And again, if you haven't done the research to learn and understand the rules of engagement, to understand the game that exists in college admissions, because let me tell you, the game is rigged not for you to win when you don't understand how the game is played. And that's what we do for our families. We help our families understand how the game is played so that they can win. And that's how our family's been able to win and curate over $75 million in scholarships. But you got to understand how the game is played. So most families are losing at the game, hence our $1.7 trillion student loan crisis we have going on in this country. So please hear me. Pulling from your retirement, GoFundMe accounts, that is not sustainable. Getting Parent Plus loans. Oh my gosh. I could do just a lesson on that. It's not sustainable, it's not realistic, and it's not a smart move. So please don't fall into the trap. Don't believe all the hype. Don't be caught up in this dream school phenomenon and fall into what I like to call the casino trap, that's going to loop you in and cause you to lose on the back end. I have countless stories on how that's played out. So please hear me. Take heed of the mistake I'm saying most families make at this point in time, and the implications of it 3 and 4 months down the line. Take corrective action now while you have time. And if you need more direct help and you want to understand how to navigate this game, this is the absolute, and I'm saying the absolute, because we don't help seniors. We don't bring in seniors into our program after August. But this year, this is a rare opportunity, and it is the last opportunity, because coming to us in February and January asking for help, we're going to tell you it's too late. So we have a graduating seniors initiative and focus group, in essence, where we're going to coach families through this process 4 weeks. We're throwing in some bonus sessions that's going to take place next year to help navigate when those financial aid packages come, because many families don't understand them, know what they mean, and know how to process and get the best deal. So we're throwing in some bonus sessions to help families avoid the debt cycle. So if that is you and you're willing to make the investment, you want to take advantage now, because again, once it closes, we're done. It's going to close this Saturday. We're kicking it off on Sunday. So share it with anybody and everybody you know who is a parent of a graduating senior. The investment is discounted compared to our other coaching programs, because we wanted to try to help as many seniors as we could. Because again, they come to us and we always tell them we have to turn them down because it's always too late. So follow the link that's scrolling in the marquee below, the bit.ly link, bit.ly/capital G, lowercase rad, capital S RS, and that will take you to the page. You're able to do a payment plan, or you can just do the lump sum. But again, this is the last opportunity. So please, parents, reevaluate the conversation around the dream school. Understand how colleges are basically casinos. They're there to they're rigged and set up to loop you into the trap of student loan debt, because they're going to sell you the dream to where you feel like you can't live without it, and you're going to do everything possible, from leveraging your home mortgage, the equity in your home, to your retirement and to Parent Plus loans, to help your child have that experience. Let me tell you, nobody in my profession, nobody in corporate America is asking, what college did you graduate from? Where did you get your degree from? As long as you graduate from an accredited program and you work it and network it like anything else, the same opportunities can be afforded to you. So again, the dream school may not be a good dream fit, because again, you could be picking a school that's just not that into you, and it's going to land you into a lifetime of debt. Is it worth it? That is something I want you to think about. This is your favorite College for Free coach, the college prep boss herself, dropping you a little wisdom and nugget this morning in my coffee chat, the coffee chat with the college prep boss. Enjoy your day. I look forward to having you sign up on for the program and seeing you online on Sunday, because we got work to do and we have debt to say bye-bye to, because we just ain't having it. All right. Remember, the time to be ready is not the time to get ready. Let's learn how to stay ready. Catch you on the next edition.